I used to think that I was an anti-Zionist, and I'm always trying to think about what could have been said to me that would have helped me change my mind. Very on top of all of this is that I had a former friend, anti-Zionist Jew, who I was co-interning with. Only after the internship ended did she tell me that there was someone on staff that they specifically didn't give a certain promotion, not because he actually was Jewish, but because he looked and or his name sounded too Jewish for the funders. She only said it afterwards to, I don't know what, protect the organization? And why wasn't that the beginning of my downfall as an anti-Zionist? I'm ashamed and I don't know.
Hey guys, it's David Konikov and I'm here in Long Island, and here's a video of an anti-Zionist waking up. And she used to be formerly, anti the state of Israel, anti-Israel. She even joined an organization which was sort of in that direction, and then now she's reversing course. Check it out.
I used to think that I was an anti-Zionist, and I'm always trying to think about what could have been said to me that would have helped me change my mind. Do you know how big the gap in my understanding was? I did a college internship with an organization that dealt with Middle Eastern things. I was at this internship and I was like, why do we do so much outreach with people from Gulf countries? Why are we advertising this big art thing with only artists from Qatar? Why are the past 5 events that we did in art and culture or articles that we wrote all about Qatari innovation, Qatari women? I did not connect the dots at all. The cherry on top of all of this is that I had a former friend, anti-Zionist Jew, who I was co-interning with. Only after the internship ended did she tell me that there was someone on staff that they specifically didn't give a certain promotion, not because he actually was Jewish, but because he looked and or his name sounded too Jewish for the funders. She only said it afterwards to, I don't know what, protect the organization? And why wasn't that the beginning of my downfall as an anti-Zionist? I'm ashamed and I don't know. I think the macro level view of there are really powerful big players here that want my death and destruction, which if you want to be a good, nuanced, educated college American like a lot of these kids do, that is a really difficult and seemingly black and white view that they don't want to hold. Coupled with the sort of American inability to really see anti-Semitism on its face sometimes, I think it makes for a really messy cocktail that I think a lot of not so evil people are very easily tripped into. I don't really know who this video is targeted at. All I want to say is that I am still hopeful that a lot of the kids protesting have just not connected A and B, and that one day they could.
So in this video, she talks about how she used to be an anti-Zionist. She woke up at some point. And what she's saying here is there were so many points where she should have woken up. She should have been like, wow, that's crazy. These people really hate me. They hate my guts. And yet she didn't. And despite the fact that even after hearing about this, Middle Eastern organization that didn't want to give her promotion because the name sounded too Jewish, even that moment didn't give her a wake-up call. I think it goes to show the level of indoctrination these colleges and a lot of these universities employ on the students. I know many people that went to college totally pro-Israel, totally for the Jewish state, and then left college anti-Israel, pro-Palestine, anti-Jewish, really. And it's just incredible. And these people are Jews. These people are Jews, Orthodox Jews, non-Orthodox Jews, all over the place, who entered the American college system, totally Zionist, completely pro-Israel, and then left it anti-Israel and really Jews worldwide. And that's the reality of it. You can really be brainwashed. And so kudos to her for speaking out and explaining how deep the level of indoctrination really goes. If you believe in what we do here over at Jewish Uncensored, consider supporting us in a few different ways. You can support us monetarily by going to buymeacoffee.com/Jewish Uncensored. You can also go to our new merchandise store, IsraelUncensored.com, where we just dropped a bunch of new merch. Additionally, to gain access to exclusive content, you can go to our memberships tab on this channel and join there. And finally, you can share this video with both family and friends in order to share this message with the world. Thank you so much for your support.